Against Casey Anthony clear in new documents. In fact, the lead detective flat out says Kaylee Anthony was killed on purpose by no one else but her mother. And that's not the only shocker revealed tonight. So let's bring in Fox News analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano for some perspective. He joins us live from New York. Judge, as always, thank you for being with us. Let's start with the information that this duct tape, no fingerprints on it. How disappointing is that going to be for the prosecution?
Well, obviously the prosecution would love to have fingerprints because they make a perfect match, and as we like to say in the profession, they can't be cross-examined. But the duct tape does match duct tape, which was also removed from her parents' home. Now, one could argue that duct tape is duct tape, and a lot of people have it in their home. But the more little pieces of the puzzle that the government can tie in, all this circumstantial evidence, even little tiny, seemingly insignificant parts of it that they can connect to Casey, make it more and more likely that she'll be convicted.
Yeah, and just talking about that duct tape matching, in just the last hour, the spokesperson for Casey's defense came out and said, well, this is the most popular duct tape out there. Everyone has that type of duct tape.
Well, that's true, and that's the argument that they'll make. And that, in fact, they'll probably put a duct tape salesman on the witness stand who will say that I work for the manufacturer, and I can tell you that this tape is in 62% of the houses in Florida and 48% of the houses in the United States, and so you members of the jury should disregard it. That's the type of testimony we can expect about the duct tape.
After her
circumstantial evidence cuts both. Circumstantial evidence cuts both ways. Circumstantial evidence cuts both ways. It's bad because there's always another interpretation to it. It's good because you can't cross-examine it. And if there is a match, it's a match.
Hence why all these court dramas are made, because of what you just described. One more question here for you. After her first arrest, Cindy Anthony, the grandmother here, was sending emails from her daughter's email account and signing them as Casey. Casey found out about it, confronted her. Other than the fact that it's another fascinating sign of this dysfunctional relationship between mom and daughter, can this be a part of the case?
I think probably not, unless someone gets on the witness stand and says, we were the perfect family, and the government thinks that they can help convict her by showing how, you use the perfect word, Cale, dysfunctional they were. There's so much evidence of that. But if the issue of their dysfunctionality is not relevant to convicting her, then this will pass away like so much of this case in a footnote in a tabloid.
Judge, thank you, as always. We appreciate your time. Judge Andrew Napolitano.
My pleasure.